Hi everyone, I'm Rockin' Robin. Today I'm making a 50-50 burger. You ever had one? Well, it's 50% ground beef and 50% bacon. So if you love bacon, I tell you, you're gonna love this recipe. We're gonna top our burger off with some homemade Chipotle Mayo, which we'll throw together real quick here. Also some pepper jack cheese and some tomato and a little bit of avocado mash. And I'll tell you, the combination of all this together and that bacon in the burger is out of this world. So don't go away, I'm coming right back to show you how to do it. Before I get started with our ingredients, I just wanted to mention that I'm going to be grilling this burger inside because it's kind of rainy outside today. And I'm going to be using this grill pan here with a nice grill mark so you get that nice look on your burger. And so you can do it either way, whichever you prefer. Also, it's nice to have a scale. Now I have a nice little scale here. This is great for measuring out how much meat you're using in ounces, so I've got 50-50, or you can just eyeball it, either way works. All right, so let's go over those ingredients and get started. All right, so to start off with, obviously we're gonna need some hamburger buns. So pick out your favorite. I've got mine right here. And for our Chipotle Mayo sauce, we're gonna need some mayonnaise. And here I've got some chipotle peppers that I've finely diced. And what you want to do there is take your chipotle peppers, they're in the can, and you want to cut off the end of one of them and then slice it open and scrape out the seeds if you don't like it too spicy. That's what I do, and it works good for me. All right, and we'll also need some lime juice. I have some fresh lime juice here. We'll need a little bit of garlic powder and some honey. Now I'm going to be adding just a touch of honey just for a little bit of sweetness, but not too much. All right, so for our burger, I'm going to top it off with some pepper jack cheese. And of course, here's the star of our show right here. This is the 50-50 part of our burger. All right, so I've got some pretty lean ground beef here, and I have my bacon. And it's important to use a very nice flavored bacon. I'm using a applewood smoked bacon. And with my ground beef, I'm using just a real lean ground beef, and I try and use 100% grass-fed when I can. Now, the key with the bacon, though, is because I'm only making one and I don't have a meat grinder, I'm going to be slicing this up. And I've also frozen this. I don't know if you can tell, but it's frozen bacon. You want to start with frozen bacon because it makes it a heck of a lot easier to chop it up. All right. Then I have my tomato and my avocado for my avocado mash, and that's pretty much it. We're going to start off our recipe by making our Chipotle Mayo first. That way the flavors get a chance to kind of mingle, and we'll keep it in the fridge until we're ready to use it. All right, so let's start off by pouring our mayonnaise. And by the way, I'm going to have all the ingredients for you right down below this video. All you have to do is click that button that says Show More, okay? So that's where it'll be. All right, so there's the mayo. Here's our chipotle peppers, and you want to make sure that you mince those up really nice and fine. And of course, you can add as much or as little as you want of that. Next comes the lime juice. And like I said before, I'm going to put just a hint of the honey so that it has just a little bit of sweetness in it. And of course, you can adjust that to your liking as well. I just like a little hint in there. I don't want it too sweet for my burger. And then of course, I'm going to put a little bit of garlic powder in there. So I'm just going to sprinkle some in. And then we're going to combine this up. And you can give it a taste. I would definitely give it a taste before you put it in the fridge so that you can adjust your flavors a little bit. You might want a little more honey. You might want a little more chipotle. Now I'm ready to start working on the 50-50 burger. We really want to be able to mix that bacon in with the hamburger so that it's very similar in size and texture so that you don't really notice it. That's the key. So that's why we want to freeze that bacon first so that chopping it up fine will be so much easier. It's going to be difficult at first, but you can see that that wasn't that hard to cut through. So I'm going to make thin little slices to start with. So this is a lot like mincing up onions with the superfine dice. So I'm going to keep chopping until I've got it really, really fine. So I think you can see here now how finely diced I've got this, right? Once it starts sticking to your knife like that, you know that, you're probably done. And I'm going to take my hamburger and I'm just going to add it to it and get it evenly dispersed, because that's really my goal. And you can see there how that burger looks. All right. So now I'm ready to head over to the stove and start cooking this little puppy up. All right, so we're ready to start grilling our burger. Now I've got my pan sitting over 2 burners here. So back here I have it on really low. That's where I'm going to put my hamburger bun. And up here I've got it over medium high. And I'm going to turn it down just a little bit, but it's about medium. All right, so I think it's hot now. So I'm going to go ahead and place my burger. I'm going to put a little salt on this, not too much, because the bacon has plenty of salt in it. So I'll salt the top a little bit, put a little pepper on there, and we'll let that cook. Now, I'm going to use a little saucepan lid, and I'm going to cover it up. It's going to help it cook through a little bit better for me. And I'm going to let that cook for probably about 6 minutes or so. So I went ahead and placed the buns on the grill to toast up. All right, I'm ready to flip our burger over. And we'll go for another about 6-7 minutes. So with a minute to go, I'm going to go ahead and put the cheese on. All right, our burger is done. So I've got my toasted bun here, and I'm going to layer just a little bit of Chipotle sauce right on the bottom, just like that. And we'll place our burger next. Look at that. I'm going to take it over to the counter, and we're going to finish dressing it up. Okay, so we've got our burger. And the next thing I'm going to add is my avocado mash. Now all I did here was take the avocado, put it in the bowl, add a little salt to bring out the nice nutty flavor of the avocado, and that's really all you need. Okay, so I'm going to place some of that on top. This looks gorgeous. And like I said, cameraman, he can't wait. And then a slice of tomato on top of that, and there you go. The 50-50 burger, I tell you, it's delicious. You've got to try it, guys. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. And try this recipe and let me know what you think. Pretty soon I'm going to be getting a meat grinder myself. I'm going to be putting out quite a few of these, I think. And there's another version where you add a sunny side egg. So if you're interested in that, leave it in the comments below. Tell me you want to see it and I'll make it for you. All right, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Take care. Have a great day. Bye.